In order to be prepared, you can't always plan that the worst case scenario is going to be the end of the world as we know it. It could be any natural disaster. Your house could catch on fire, there could be a flood, we could have another Hurricane Katrina. You need some means to get to your data. This is the Corsair 8GB Padlock 2 USB drive with data lock security. It comes with a Corsair lanyard with stainless steel clip. It also comes with a quick start guide, and it comes with a USB cable. The actual USB drive comes with a rubberized cap that comes off, and it also has a lanyard hole. This one device could have all of your documentation stored on here securely with this data lock. Alright, so in order to set a user pin, you press and hold the key button, which is the top button that has the key symbol on it, for 3 seconds. Okay, now you can see there's a red and a green light comes on. So you can enter your desired pin, anywhere between 4 and 10 digits long. Each of these keys has 2 numbers on them with a dividing symbol. So the top one has 0, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. So if you wanted a 1, you'd press this button twice, or if you wanted a 0, just once. I'm just going to enter 0, 1, and 2, 3 as my code. So you press and hold till this lights up, then you enter your desired key, 0, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then you press and release the key button. Re-enter the pin to confirm, 0, 1, 2, 3. Press and release the key button. Then the green LED will flash to indicate your new pin is accepted. Okay, so I want to go ahead and just give a quick demo here of how this would work. I've entered the pin that we entered earlier, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. In order to get this thing to operate, you press the key button, you enter 0, 1, 2, 3, press the key button again, it's flashing green. I come over and I have 20 seconds to put it in the computer. You can see the blue power light comes on and flashes, showing green. It's popping up on the desktop here. It says Corsair. I can go over and it pops open. There's a file there with my data on it. So that's pretty quick and simple. Then when you're ready to take it out, all you have to do is just pull it out and it automatically locks again. In order for it to be used, you'd have to enter that same sequence again. There's also a safety feature on here that if you enter the code in wrong 5 times in a row, it automatically locks for 2 minutes before you can do anything else. So that might pose as a safety feature if someone was trying to force you to get your data off. If it locked, they might not realize that it locks for just 2 minutes. They might think it locks indefinitely, but anyway, just something to think about. Also, this drive has an internal battery. It's not accessible by the user, but it does have a rechargeable internal battery. So if for some reason you leave this thing lying around for a couple years and then you decide you want to use it and you click the buttons and nothing happens, all you have to do is plug this into a powered USB port, that being on a game console, laptop, desktop, whatever. Plug it in and leave it plugged in for about an hour and it will completely recharge the internal battery. This device, a couple things about it, neat features. It's not operating system dependent, so it can be used with a Macintosh, Linux, Windows systems from Windows XP forward, including Vista and Windows 7. You can also use it with game consoles such as PlayStation and Xbox. So if you lose your pen and you want to reset it, which of course will erase all the data, you press and hold the button with the key on it, and you simultaneously press the 01, which is the next first numerical digit button. You hold those two together simultaneously for 3 seconds. Then you enter the code 911 and then press the key button again. Once you do this, the padlock will be unlocked, but it will have no data on it because it will have been erased. One of the charts I'm going to throw up has a list of documents that I think would be important to have on this USB drive. Okay, one last thing I want to comment on was if for some reason, this is my Bugout bag and I don't have a way to readily access the data on here, one other option that I also do is I take some of the documents, not all of them, but most of the ones that would help identify me, like a driver's license or a photo ID, passport copy, social security card, maybe my weapon permit or birth certificate, or health insurance card, and I make a copy. Put a piece of cardboard in there for a little bit of rigidity, and I vacuum seal it. Then I place this in the bottom of my backpack underneath. There's a piece of fabric in the bottom, and I just sort of slide it underneath there, so it's not really visible unless someone really searched your bag. But that way you have a little bit of a backup plan if you need to readily access some documents, and they stay pretty waterproof in this vacuum sealed bag. I also keep one of these for my wife as well, and included in here with my documents I have like photos of my kids, photos of all of us actually. That way if we get separated and I happen to link up with some law enforcement or something, I can rip this open and pull out the photos and say these are the folks I'm looking for, or these are people I'm with, etc. Just something to think about as a backup plan. Those documents aren't really what I would consider necessary to be secure, per se. So you could put those survival documents on just any regular USB drive and have them handy if you wanted to, and save this secure one for your personal documents. What you could do is, if you wanted to, you could possibly print out some of your survival documents, like map locations, topographical maps, survival handbooks, cooking manuals, maybe plant or animal identification, and so forth. And you could vacuum seal that in these bags and put these in your survival caches. So you could put this in your cache in its location, and then it would stay pretty dry in this vacuum sealed package for quite a long time. Thanks for watching. This is Smart Survival. Have a great day.